Senate has just passed a groundbreaking $6,750 relief bill, and if you're wondering whether you'll be receiving those automatic payments, you're in the right place. Before we dive deep into this life-changing development, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated with the latest financial news that could put more money in your pocket. Think about it: with inflation hitting record highs, many retirees have watched their carefully planned retirement savings stretch thinner and thinner. The cost of essential medications, groceries, and utilities has skyrocketed, leaving many seniors struggling to maintain their standard of living. This relief bill isn't just another government handout, it's a crucial lifeline for those who've contributed to our nation's prosperity for decades. But here's where it gets interesting: the eligibility criteria for these payments have been carefully crafted to ensure the help reaches those who need it most. Are you wondering if you make the cut? The primary qualification factors include your age, retirement status, and annual income. The bill specifically targets retirees who are 62 years or older and have contributed to Social Security for at least 10 years. However, there's more to the story than just age and work history. Your income plays a crucial role in determining your eligibility. The full $6,750 payment is available to single retirees with an annual income of less than $75,000 and married couples filing jointly with income under $150,000. But don't worry if your income is slightly above these thresholds. There's a gradual phase-out system in place. For every $1,000 above the income limit, the payment reduces by $100 until it phases out completely at $100,000 for individuals and $200,000 for couples. Now, you might be wondering about the timing of these payments. When can eligible retirees expect to see this money in their accounts? The Treasury Department has announced a robust rollout plan that will begin within 60 days of the bill's enactment. The payments will be distributed automatically. Yes, you heard that right. No complicated application process required for most eligible recipients. The distribution will be handled similarly to the previous stimulus payments, utilizing direct deposit information already on file with the IRS or Social Security Administration. But here's something crucial you need to know: while most eligible retirees won't need to take any action to receive their payment, there are some situations where you might need to update your information. For instance, if you've recently moved or changed banks, you'll want to ensure your current information is on file. The IRS will be setting up a dedicated portal where you can check your payment status and update your information if necessary. Let's talk about the impact these payments will have on other benefits. Many retirees have expressed concern about whether accepting this relief payment will affect their existing Social Security benefits or Medicare coverage. Here's the good news: these payments are classified as tax-free relief payments, meaning they won't count as income for determining eligibility for federal benefits programs. They also won't affect your tax bracket or create any tax liability. But what about those who are still working part-time while receiving retirement benefits? The bill includes special provisions for working retirees. If you're still earning income through part-time work, you can still qualify for the relief payment as long as your total income falls within the specified limits. This recognition of working retirees reflects the modern reality that many seniors continue some form of employment even after officially retiring. The bill also includes some lesser-known benefits that haven't received as much media attention. For instance, there's a special consideration for retirees who are primary caregivers for dependent family members. These individuals might be eligible for an additional supplement to help cover the increased costs associated with caregiving responsibilities. This aspect of the bill acknowledges the significant number of retirees who find themselves in caregiving roles. Another critical element of the relief package is its provision for disabled retirees. If you're receiving Social Security Disability Insurance, SSDI, and meet the age requirements, you may be eligible for these payments. The bill recognizes that disabled retirees often face additional financial challenges and ensures they're not left out of this crucial support system. What about veterans who receive retirement benefits? The bill includes specific provisions for retired veterans, ensuring they're not excluded from these payments based on their VA benefits. In fact, many retired veterans might be eligible for both their regular VA benefits and this new relief payment, providing an extra cushion for those who served our country. Now, let's address a common concern: what if you haven't filed taxes recently because your income was below the filing requirement? Don't worry, the bill includes mechanisms to identify eligible recipients through Social Security Administration records, ensuring that low-income retirees who haven't needed to file tax returns aren't left out of this important relief measure. The timing of this relief couldn't be more crucial. With economic experts predicting continued inflation pressures through the coming year, these payments will provide a vital buffer for retirees struggling to maintain their financial stability. But it's important to understand that this relief payment is designed as a one-time measure. It's not a recurring payment like monthly Social Security benefits. This brings us to an important point about financial planning. While this relief payment is substantial, it's essential to have a strategy for making the most of these funds. Financial advisors recommend creating a priority list for using the payment, focusing first on essential needs like healthcare costs, home repairs, or paying down high-interest debt. Some retirees might want to consider investing a portion of the payment to help stretch its benefits over a longer period. There's also been discussion about the potential for future relief measures. While this current bill is a one-time payment, its passage sets a precedent for how the government responds to retirees' financial needs during challenging economic times. Many lawmakers have already begun discussions about the possibility of similar measures in the future, depending on economic conditions and the effectiveness of this current relief program. For those wondering about the application of these funds to specific retirement-related expenses, the bill places no restrictions on how the money can be used. Whether you need to catch up on medical bills, make home modifications for aging in place, or create an emergency fund, the choice is entirely yours. This flexibility recognizes that retirees have diverse financial needs and are best positioned to determine how to use this assistance. Another important aspect of the bill is its fraud prevention measures. The Treasury Department has implemented robust security protocols to prevent scams targeting retirees about these payments. Remember, you won't need to pay any fees to receive your payment, and no legitimate government official will ever ask for personal information via phone or email to process your payment. The bill also includes provisions for retirees living abroad. If you're a U.S. citizen receiving retirement benefits while living in another country, you may still be eligible for these payments. However, there might be additional verification requirements to ensure proper distribution of funds to international recipients. Looking at the broader economic impact, economists project that these payments will inject approximately $150 billion into the economy. This stimulus effect could help support local businesses and services, particularly in communities with large retiree populations. The multiplier effect of this spending could create positive ripples throughout the economy. For those concerned about the program's funding, it's worth noting that the bill includes specific funding mechanisms designed to minimize impact on the national debt. Through a combination of corporate tax adjustments and closure of certain tax loopholes, the program aims to be fiscally responsible while providing necessary relief to retirees. As we wrap up this comprehensive overview of the Senate's $6,750 relief bill, remember that staying informed is crucial. The situation is still developing, with various agencies working to implement the distribution system. Keep an eye on official government websites and legitimate news sources for updates about payment timing and any actions you might need to take. And speaking of staying informed, this is exactly why you should subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We're committed to bringing you the latest updates on this relief program and other financial news that affects retirees. Don't forget to hit that like button and share this video with any retirees you know who might benefit from this information. Together, we can ensure that everyone who's eligible for these payments gets the support they deserve. Remember, knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your financial well-being. Stay tuned for more updates, and thank you for taking the time to learn about this important development that could make a significant difference in your retirement journey.